Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixes. Your boy Sixers fan for life. Got the 215 sports guy, Jenny from the block. Game 3 in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn,
Sixers up 2-0 in this series.
as we should be.
What are your thoughts, Carl?
This is exactly what we talked about and what we wanted to happen before this series. Yes, it is the playoffs. Yes, every team was 0-0 before then. But let's keep it real. We were supposed to beat this team handedly and, with a little roughness early on last game. We poured it out. And I think we'll do the same this game and the next game after that.
I
So,
mean, that's what good teams do, right?
right,
Good teams win.
right, right.
Yeah, I want to just say I don't get distracted. I see a bunch of dumbass rumors going around about James Harden. Nobody cares where James Harden's going to be next year. Right now, we
Who
are focused
cares?
right here on the playoffs. We
Right.
care about this game. That's it. I don't want to hear anything more about anything more. This game here, that's it. We don't need to talk about any of that. Just turn out all that noise. I don't even want to hear it.
It's kind of funny. And, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist guy, but last time these James rumors came up, Sixers were on a long winning streak. Everything was rolling well. The
Mm-hmm.
NBA was, buzzing about us. Then, boom, this comes out. Now we got a two-game, lead over the Nets. We're looking like we're going to get past this round. The team is looking like they're having some chemistry and things like that. Boom, now this comes out again. So,
Mm-hmm.
quiet down the noise, block out the noise from the opposing fans, from the NBA media, from anybody who's not on the tune of the Sixers winning the championship. Block out the noise because it's just that. It's noise. It's BS.
Exactly. Exactly. So last pod, BG told us that he was gonna ask us for our article titles of what we thought the game. If we had to name the game on a feature article in the paper, what would the name of the game be? So we're gonna start with you, Carl. What do you
You just
think?
gonna throw it right to me with my pondering? Look
Throw it
on my
right to
face.
you. You should have been thinking about it all this time. You got other things to
Man.
do.
Uh shoot. Rough start, better ending.
I
Rough
like it.
start, better ending.
All right. How about you, Jose?
The real B-ball Paulie, our good
The
luck
real B
charm.
Paul. That's cute. I would probably go with something along that lines of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So
Okay, okay.
the good was, you know, our team coming out in the second half after Doc reamed them after the timeout and really clamped down on defense. Um, the bad would of course be the way we just kind of let them get in our heads in the first half and didn't play our style game. And
Right.
then the ugly would have to be the turnovers because 19 turnovers and you still won the game. This is what makes me think from the beginning that this team really doesn't have a place on this court with us because the Sixers played terrible basketball in that
Horrible.
first half. I mean, it was awful. And
Horrible.
and I never once thought that that game was in jeopardy. I really didn't. Even when we were down like 10, I was like, "Nah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna come back. It's no big deal." So that's mine.
Cool.
We got a
Well,
couple out here. No sleep till Brooklyn. Yeah.
I see BG.
Don't
Rick said the Brooklyn beatdown,
the Brooklyn
uh,
beat
which
down.
was good. So I see everybody in the chat, man, the usuals. BG said that's a long article,
The
Jen.
good, the bad, and the ugly.
It's
That's the
perfect,
title.
Jen.
I was just expanding upon my
He's
thoughts.
being a grumpy old man per usual. So
Yeah.
uh,
We cannot
so
on the show being grumpy.
So, even though we're not far from home, we are away today. We were playing in Brooklyn for the first time this series. So it's a good point of the show to come up with our keys to victory for tonight's game
Um,
in
you 2-5 will be in the building tonight.
He will?
No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, you forgot it.
He
It was a
might
good one.
be. He
I
might
mean,
be.
I,
You don't
I don't
know.
think he wants to do that with Joel. I don't think he wants to turn Joel up any more than he is, and that would surely turn him up if he's
He's
even
probably already in the Bahamas swimming with the pigs.
playing Xbox 360 live. So I could start off with my key to victory for tonight. My key to victory would be limit the turnovers. Do not get these guys
You-
feeling
you
like they
stealing
got
my-
a
my-
shot.
you
I'm
stealing my
sorry,
key.
brother. I mean, it
No, I'm
fits.
gonna let you do it.
It fits. We gave up the ball a lot that first half. Just being jumbled up, just being in the wrong place, and not playing our like Jen said, our brand of basketball. We just weren't playing it. So limit the turnovers. Make this win easy on yourselves. How about you, Jen?
I'm gonna say to go with the game plan. You know what I mean? There was a lot that was said about Doc drew up a game plan, and they just didn't execute it in that first half. So stick with the game plan, lock down on defense early, and just know that you're the better team. And this guy here, I'm putting this out there into the
Ooh.
universe
Ooh,
because I need James Harden to get back in his bag.
yes.
So James, if you're watching this, you need to get back in your bag, buddy. Okay?
Deep in his bag. Deep in his bag.
How about you,
know.
Hose?
My keys to the game is gonna be rebounding the ball.
Okay.
Rebounding the ball. Jamar
Okay.
says keys is aggression, and Rick says hustle and rebounds, and Bang Bang shows up tonight. Bang Bang, did he even take a shot last game?
I don't
Because
even
I know
remember.
in the first half, he did not take a shot. So I don't know.
I know who did take a shot.
Who took a shot?
Tyrese Maxey
Tyrese
almost came
Maxey.
through with my bold prediction last game. I said he'll have a big game, and I actually said he would score 40 points. Came up a little short, but boy, the kid was automatic last game. Automatic, timely buckets in a time where we could not find an offensive identity. He was just there as reoccurring from last year's playoffs where he did the same thing. So I'm going for Maxi to have another great game with his confidence being high, but Harden as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't know. So we all think about game 2 and we think about the adjustments that's going to be made, and it's always pivotal game 2. How are we gonna respond to those adjustments? And it took them a little while. Took the Sixers a little while to adjust, but Doc did adjust, and they need to make little in-game adjustments, which they did, but I don't think really Brooklyn did so much. So I think that just we don't know what Jacques Vaughn's really going to come up with this time. I don't know what else he can come up with. I mean,
This is my thing.
You double Embiid, okay. We still have other guys that can shoot. What do you have? We can deal with Mikal Bridges clearly. We can deal with Cam Thomas clearly, or Johnson, whichever one. Did y'all say take a shot?
He's ready to drink, Jen.
Oh,
BG is ready to drink. Throw one back for us, BG. I like to piggyback off of you, Jen. I don't really see what else they can do to bother Joel Embiid. But I think this is great. I don't want to say practice because it's a playoff game, but it's great practice for the next round because it's a copycat league. You're going to see teams try to slow down Joel, and they're looking at this and say, "Hey, that worked. Hey, that worked a little bit." So it's going to count on the other guys: Tobias, Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, play even PJ. Knock down shots when you're open. Knock them down.
yep,
Knock 'em down.
absolutely.
Yeah. I just want to get to the next round already.
I don't.
We
Slow
still got
down.
2 games. We still got 2 games. We still got 2 games. Warm up, practice, scrimmage game. Call it what you want.
Right.
I just want the tougher opponents already. I want to get past that brick wall that's been haunting us for the past few years, and yeah, I think this is the year, man.
I
Gotta
want to
be.
see. I want to see Boston lose a game. They need something to kind of knock them down a peg, man. I can't. I want to see them lose a game to the Hawks. That's what I'd like to see.
I'd rather wait so they could be nice and exhausted when they get to us. Then we give them their losses.
Most definitely. Alexa saying Boston is real confident right now, and we see that, but we're not going to act like they don't have a lesser opponent over there, just like we do. So I'm not going to judge their performance. Say, hey, they're not going to play us like they're playing
Yeah,
us.
but their lesser opponent should be playing better than what they're playing.
True indeed.
This lesser opponent that we have,
This is who it is.
no, they just got put together like yesterday. Like this team, is lucky that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving went on a tear in the first half of the season, because if not, this team will not even be here. Miss me with that BS.
Yeah.
You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yep.
So they need to thank those guys that are no longer there for playing in April right now. You understand what I'm saying? But Atlanta, on the other hand, is
Trash juice.
right
Garbage
now.
sauce?
But I mean, come on, they were the team that took us out a couple years ago. No,
Oh, they not that team.
basically
They're
they
not
are.
that team.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Kevin
whatever
Huerter is
mental is, the mental is gone, man. Because if our G League team can squash them like a bunch of little grapes,
Right.
you,
Right. I'm looking for a bang, no pun intended, performance tonight. From George Nang. I feel like we're surely going to need him deeper into the playoffs, feeling confident. And when he gets his confidence going, he's a devastating shooter.
Hey,
Exactly.
BG, didn't the Philadelphia Sixers get trashed by the Spurs in the third game of the season? I believe so.
we're not talking about early in the season. That didn't count.
I'm saying that's
Those
what
first 24 games did
BG
not
saying that he
count.
watched him get trashed by the Spurs, but this 76ers team got
Mm.
trashed by that same Spurs team
Yes, we
too.
did. But we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. Though. We're not gonna talk about it.
That didn't happen.
It didn't happen
we-
at all.
we
Those
ain't gonna
first
talk about
24 games didn't happen.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What would y'all like to see tonight's game as a confidence booster for yourselves, to feel even more confident than we feel going into this next round? What do y'all need to see?
I want to see another game one where we just annihilate these people. Honestly, I really want to see that again. But where we're sitting people in the fourth quarter, because
Right.
this team, it's not good. We can't let them hang around and get confidence.
No, we can't.
Most def-
I agree with Jen. Just we I want to take it game by game because I don't like looking too far into the future, but I want to annihilate them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I'm not into brutality, but we need to stomp this team while they're down. Like,
Draymond Green type of stomp.
yeah.
Right on the chest.
Yeah. Get suspended for a few games type of stomp.
Most definitely. I agree with both of y'all. I think this is the game where you Mortal Kombat style snatch their soul out of their body.
Exactly.
Really rip any type of confidence or light that they can have in themselves.
Yeah, right. I might do that. You know what? I might do that. That's a good one, man. You onto something right there. I think before we play the song today, I'm gonna clip the Shang Tsung. Finish them.
Mm.
Boom,
You know
boom,
what?
boom. Finish
You know what?
them.
I have to trademark that before you put it up.
For all you video game lovers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about.
You gotta
Now,
know what he's talking about.
RJ's making a good point. NBA hates sweeps, but you know what? I don't care about the NBA. I mean, we got the best man on the floor by far. I really don't think. I really don't think. And they're not going to call a fair game. They haven't called a single foul on James Harden
This is my thing.
in 2
This is my thing.
games. Come on.
But you know what, James, just like Embiid, I want James to focus on the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Like someone else says, I won't mention because Jose won't like it. But keep the main thing the main thing. Meaning, don't get caught up in what the refs trying to call them for you, bro. And don't get discouraged and driving to the wreck. Drive to the wreck with confidence as if you're going to make the shot. The calls will come or they won't come. You know, it
Yeah.
is what it is. The
Yep.
refs are horrible this year.
Yep.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah,
So
I get what you're saying, but as far as Embiid, and we talked about this a little earlier, I don't want him getting too caught up into what the refs are doing
Yeah.
because I hate when he pouts on the court.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're on
Absolutely.
national television now. We're not just on Philadelphia Comcast Sportsnet. We're on national television. Everybody's gonna see you crying like a little punk when you're not getting calls. Nah, just play aggressive.
Yep. Absolutely. We all get really aggravated when Embiid pouts like a little baby out there because he's not getting calls. But I will say this: normally that gets in his head, and he just that is that way the rest of the game, and then we lose. That is normal state of affairs for the Sixers. He did not let that stick with him. He somehow got over it last game. So it shows growth and maturity on Embiid's part. And so I want to see more of that.
I just want to see him with the killer instinct attitude throughout the whole game, regardless of what the refs are doing. Point blank, period. Y'all with me or not?
definitely with you, bro. Definitely with you.
Absolutely.
We definitely want to put BG's point out there. We want to continue to see Mr. Consistency be consistent. Tobias Harris, we need that 28 and 5, bro. Just keep
Yeah.
doing you. I need that for the rest of the playoffs. And if we need more, give us a little more because you got it in your bag. You know, and Paul Rizza, I want him to continue being an energy source off the bench because Lord knows we're not getting a whole lot off the bench. So the guys that do come in, the three guys or whatever, gonna need you to make your presence felt. You know, gonna need you to make your presence felt.
Alexis, Joel Embiid has a meme that went viral, and I don't like it. So with the emotional stuff, I don't want to see. I don't want to see a cry face 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like crying through the hallway. I don't. I want him to have that I'm gonna kill you attitude type stuff throughout this playoffs this year, because I mean, you consider yourself the best center in the league, right? The best, right? Ain't that what he say?
Right.
All right, act like it.
Most definitely. You know, she's saying I was crying that night too. Alexis saying.
I think I saw some tears in Cam Johnson's eyes after last game. That boy looked real upset.
He gave his all. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we took their best punches. And I feel like this team is like, damn, what do we got to do? What do we got to do? And it's not enough firepower on that side. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Cam could score 30 and Bridges could score 30. Where the other
but that's what I'm saying. Like, again, man, like this team that we're playing, they're not the Milwaukee Bucks. They're not the Boston Celtics.
They're not.
Let's get them out of here and let's prepare for the real squad.
So, your man didn't come out of the phone booth last game. And I'm hoping that he'll come out of the phone booth tonight. And
that's all right. But you got to understand, this is a team game, right?
Right.
And Senor Maxey just so happened to be on Fuego, and it didn't matter.
He was on Fuego.
You understand what I'm saying?
On
so
Fuego.
this is what team basketball is all about. If one man is down, next man up mentality.
Man up, that's
you understand what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So, like, people are crying about Harden not doing nothing. It was Maxey's night.
It was his night.
It was his night.
He knew it. Knew it.
I think we even said
Please, for crying out loud, Maxey is wearing the same jersey that the rest of the other players are wearing. It was Maxey's night.
Yeah. with that said, Jose, whose night is it tonight? Who do
I'm
you
hoping
think?
it's Joel Embiid's because the simple fact that really, I don't feel like he really been able to get off, and I kind of want him to. So,
Yeah,
moving into the next series, there's a confidence level, even though you don't question that with Joel Embiid. He's a demon. Let's be real.
facts.
I
You know,
feel like he's in second gear though, Jose. I
Yeah,
think he's
he's
just
no,
chugging
no, no,
along
no.
in
You're
second
you're right.
gear.
You're right. I feel like his maturity level is up here. More than the past. I think he's okay with just giving enough, knowing that his teammates. Because I feel like he's trusting his teammates. I see it. It's obvious. Like you got to be blind not to see it. He's trusting his teammates. His teammates are coming through for him. Finally, you know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Finally,
Finally,
this man's got
you
help.
know. So and the thing is that the key thing here, like RJ is saying, is just for him to stay healthy. So I don't want him to be going above and beyond. Just give us enough, trust in your teammates, because at the end of the day, they ain't no iron team.
yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
And he's going to need that for the next time. But I think it's this guy's game. It's this guy's game. He's
I
getting
hear
in
you.
that bag and he's going to be back out there. He might not have 7 threes, but he might have 20 assists. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. I like that too, Jen. I have to piggyback off of you. I watched their shoot around or a couple clips from it. He was in great spirits. On top of that, James not the type to get up all in the media and say what on his mind and things like that. He hears the same rumors everybody's hearing. He sees it on Twitter. I think he's going to react tonight on the court. Like, shut up. I'm in the playoffs now. I'm on a championship run now with this team.
No,
We don't want to talk
look,
about
look,
that.
look. Smitty got the inside scoop. He said Dame at the game front row. What does that mean?
Mm.
I hope it doesn't mean he's a Nets fan because he's in for a rude awakening.
Listen, for all you people that are so worried about James Harden not being on this team no more, I'll take Dame over James Harden. I'll take
I'm not
Dame
going to
over.
go on that Dame journey again. He just burned me after those Olympics. I got
He
burned.
did what to you,
He
Jen?
burned me after the Olympics. He
But
was all
like, here's the thing. I like Harden. I like what he's done with this team, right? But think about it, right? For all the people who crying about how he's washed, he's getting old. Isn't Dame Lillard younger than Harden? I believe so.
Yeah.
yeah.
So wouldn't you like to see
right
on
now,
this team? Wouldn't you
right
like
now,
to
I
see that on this team?
I just want to see the Sixers win tonight. That's all I want to see.
Wouldn't y'all like
Jen-
to see this on this team? I'm just saying,
Jen is spoken
hypothetically
his
speaking,
scent
I
on
would take
tonight.
Dame over James Harden. So if that's how the dominoes
Well-
will fall, I will be okay with that. But let's go.
But
We weren't
what-
about tonight. We
Yeah,
weren't
hey.
about
Exactly. We're not
eliminating
talking
this.
about any
Yeah. We ain't talking about all that stuff. But let's see what happens.
Most definitely. So we could roll right into. We talked about our bold from last game, our bolds. We could roll right into our bolds for this game, and I'll spark it off.
All right.
I also feel like this is going to be a big Tobias Harris night. Tobias Harris 30-point playoff game tonight.
Ooh.
30 ball. He going to be lighting it up from 3-point line tonight.
That's your bold prediction?
That's my bold. I don't remember him getting 30 in the playoffs, period, ever.
Yeah. BG said bold Harden 17 assists. Jen, what are you saying?
I'm gonna say I'm sticking with Tobias Harris too, and I'm gonna say he's gonna get his first career playoff triple double. First career
Tobias
playoff
gonna
triple
get his first career triple double.
That's a big
playoff
bold.
triple double. He had one in the
Mm.
regular season.
Yes, he did.
I'm
Oh, Rick is
gonna
saying,
say Joel Embiid turns into a Space Jam monster and gives us 45 points tonight.
45. I would love to see it. I would love to
45 with the way
45
they've been
points.
guarding him, Jose. Yeah, that's
Yes,
bold as
that
hell.
is
That's what I'm
bold.
saying. Like
That's
that's
bananas
why
bold.
I said he gonna transform into a Space Jam monster and then give us 45.
Did you see that clip of him coming out of the sand? That's who he's gonna be tonight. He's gonna be like the Hulk coming out of the sand.
Get off me.
can't wait.
Rick is saying bang bang 25. Ann is saying Shake plays 20 minutes. Wow, we're gonna have to blow them out
No.
for that to happen.
Ooh.
Alexa's saying the bench is gonna give us 25. And that is pretty bold.
And well, RJ, you skipped. RJ's got your man's getting 20 and 10. Paul
like it.
Rizza.
I like it. I believe in Paul Reed. Believed in him.
That's
from
what I'm
the jump.
saying. Listen, I see a bench type of night. I feel like we're gonna destroy this team. They're gonna sit Embiid. They're gonna sit Harden. They're gonna sit Toby. They're gonna sit Maxey.
That's what I want.
That's what I want.
That's what
Yeah, I see a bench type of night. I could just feel it.
I hope so, especially going in a game 4 where they could be fresh and just really rock their socks off on Saturday. So
fresh
you know,
and look a little great.
Here's the thing. I feel like this is the statement part of the series where the Sixers is gonna say, y'all ain't going nowhere.
at all.
Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Sit down.
Yeah. I don't know. I just strongly
Yeah.
feel like that. I don't want to be over. I don't want to seem overconfident, but I just feel like the Sixers is just going to like make a statement and say, y'all not worthy. Y'all got lucky.
Most definitely. With
Let's
that
do
being
it.
said, Jose, put the flaps down. Take us in for a landing.
You already see what time it is. Look up top. Pew, pew, pew. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch.
Ooh.
So don't forget to tell a friend or tell a friend about the East Leaf Sisters podcast. We go by word of mouth, right, Carl?
Yes, sir.
What else, Jen? What they got to do? What they got to do, Jen?
Go on that video you're watching right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our Facebook page. Give us a 5-star review on podcast stations and subscribe. Wepa!
If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm finna tell you in Spanish. No te olvides
No te vire
decirle
a decirle
a un amigo
a un amigo
que le diga
que le diga
a un amigo
a un amigo
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
A una amiga, huepa.
Wepa.
Let's go Sixers, everybody.
See y'all post game, baby.